75,000. It's not as round as 7,500, but it's still round enough for smaller players to take smaller profits. And then that's why it's a struggle. That's why it's a struggle, right? Like I can go on an hourly chart. This is where you zoom in, right? So this is where you zoom in. Oh, no, wrong way. Oh wait, I shouldn't zoom in. I have my own hourly chart. Oh.
The next cross 54.
I'm on stamp. Why am I on stamp? Should be on Bitfinex. Oh god, how do I go? Oh yeah, I can do this. Awesome. Holy shit, it's way down here. Alright, let's look. It's still a struggle, right? Because Bitfinex might have gone to 54th here as well, right? So, well, that's a triangle, right? So here's what we're drawing. Alright, so I go here in real time, right? Do this in real time. If I was on a podcast, that's what I would be doing. I could have done this earlier. Could have done this an hour ago. I just didn't see the chart. Like again, it's when do you get to the chart, and then you need time to draw it, then you need time to make a screenshot, like boom, 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 right? There's your symmetric triangle, right? What's the length of this triangle? Notice how I use best fit lines, right? What's the length of this triangle? What's the low? The low is 5250. What's the high? 5400, right? So it's 5250 to 5400. How much is that? 200, right? That's a $200 move. So once it busts, what are you looking at? 200. Oh man. Where's 200? Bam, right there. 200. 55.20, so 55. All right? That's the breakout. That's the breakout you're looking for, right? This is also pretty much a flat pattern. Bullish. I didn't talk about this. Images. Right? It's kind of like this. Oh, you go up.
Hey, we're at 54.
Right? You go up, and you make this triangle, and then you go up the length of the flagpole. So it also looks like flag pennants. Right? It looks like this. Boom, you go up, and then you get this triangle, and then boom, you go up again. Right? See, this target is this much. So it's the same thing. I have too many tabs open.
We're at 54 on CoinMarketCap.
Nice. What is this? Ethereum! Bcash. I'm sorry. I'll get to you in 1 second. Is that Bcash? No, it's Litecoin. Okay, I don't care. What is this? Litecoin. I don't need that either. That's me. I don't want to look at myself. What is this?
Gold.
Oh, gold. All right, we talked about that already. What is this? Oh boy. Oh boy.
Good cash.
Bcash. When is it going to get to Ccash? No, it's way down here. They got time. Oh, wow, look at that, right? So look at this breakout, right? So that's a flag pennant as well, right? I mean, you can even do this, right? Like, it's up to you how to draw the triangle, right? You can do this as well, right? So now it's a bigger target. Now it's 15. Now it's 5,200 up to 54. It's about the same. A little more than 200, you know? But these are the kinds of patterns that you're looking at right there, right? Looks like this as well. So there's your breakout. Right? I've tweeted these out before. All right, guys. So what was the question? What was the answer? Right. Beyond this?
Yeah.
I mean, it could go beyond this, but if you're trading this particular pattern, that's where you take your profit. If it makes another pattern, you can always buy back in, right? But on a 4-hour chart, I mean, that's the thing, right? You're struggling here because everyone is like, okay, I'm going to sell before the round number, and the moment it gets above the round number, all those guys that sold are going back into the trade. So that's why it's like so hard to break above a round number, but once it does, it really breaks it because all those guys that were selling and preventing you from getting out of the top, they're all buying back in. And they actually know what they're doing. That's the correct strategy. That's why when things break resistance points and when things break prior highs, they go way higher. Way higher. I remember what I said in the beginning, right? In that video from this morning, those that were here early, I don't think I'm expecting way more than 5,500. I am looking at 6,000 to 7,000, and that's what you want. All right, so there's a couple of things I wanted to talk about before we close out. One of them is, let me find the meetup tomorrow night for those of you in LA. Hold on. Like I said, I know this is how I find out where I'm going. Tomorrow. I think this is this thing. And I think this is tomorrow. Yeah, so Friday the 13th. Oh boy. This is not good. Yeah. All right, so here it is tomorrow. So you have to sign up to get the location, which I'm not a fan of, but I'm not signed up. I don't have a meetup account. But I know where it is. So I'm sure most of you have like meetup accounts. If not, just use an email. So the location is, where is this? Constellation Boulevard. What town is it? Constellation, what town is it? No, what town? No, I know that. Century City, right? Thank you. All right. So yeah, Century City. There you go. So it's $15 only because there's no sponsors. The guy's got to pay for a venue. Maybe eat more pizza. I have no idea. All right. So I think the place is like movie theater style seating, so it's really cool. It only fits like 40 people, so you gotta hurry up and sign up. But yeah, so that's tomorrow. So and the other thing I was gonna mention was people were asking me about the S-curve during the break, and I wanted to mention that a little bit more. So I don't have much in Bitcoin education, learn Bitcoin, but I filled this out, Bitcoin education, in February of 2014. And Rick Falkling is now on the wrong side of the scaling debates. But it was a good interview back then. One of the Andreas's interviews from Joe Rogan's show. And this was all after. And there was a really good video from James D'Angelo, who also has, let me not talk about other people. Not a big fan these days, but at the time, he had an awesome video, and you're not going to get the sound. It was a really good video explaining the S-curve. Really good video. So I still recommend it. So if you just Google Bitcoin S-curve or Bitcoin 101, Blackboard is like right here. It's his YouTube channel. Or you can go to my Bitcoin education, which really needs to be overhauled. It's 3 years old. I knew nothing then. I came into Bitcoin in 2013, and I just threw some things on my website that I never got back to again. But this video, I really, really like. One of my favorite videos in the space, explaining what an S-curve is. So go ahead and check that out. Right, so the meetup's covered, the S-curve's covered. Let's go back to the price. Oh, pull back, pull back. Well, see, this is where you have a conflict, right? You have this target on the hourly chart that's pretty damn ambitious. You have a 9, you have a 9. So you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, right? Like for example, if this was happening on an hourly chart, like way earlier, right? Like earlier, so that it's here, then it's perfect. Then you know you have like 8 or 12 more hours of runway, and then you're way more confident in this trade if the one time frame higher isn't on a be careful signal. So you really want this 1 hour pattern happening when the 4 hour chart is like on a TT5 or a TT6, going into the 9, not at the 9. But the daily is good, right? So your 1 hour is bullish, your 4 hours telling you to be careful, your daily, if I zoom in, yeah, when you zoom out, it becomes like a pain in the ass to zoom in. Your daily, right, okay, this is where it also can get a little interesting, right? Your daily is on a 6, so you have 3 more updates, but they can be 3 red candles, and they'll still give you a 9. Because remember, you're comparing not to the previous candle, but to 4 candles before. So you will get a 9 as long as you stay above the high of number 5, which had a close of 48.24. So as long as the next 3 candles stay above 48.24, you will get a 9. So you can actually have 3 days of falling prices, and you still be within the indicator of a 9 top. It's not going to be perfected, because to be perfected, 8 or 9, the days 8 or 9 have to be higher than the high of 6 and 7. And we don't know what tomorrow brings, right? So it may not be a perfected 9, but it's going to be a 9 as long as it stays above this 5. So this could be the high of this run. You don't know, right? So daily is bullish even if the next 3 days are down days. And as you know, weekly is also, this weekly?
No.
It's S&P daily. I knew it looked different. And that's yearly. All right? That's a 5, not a 3. Just keep that in mind. We'll talk about that. Here's weekly. See, everything goes out of whack. I need like independent charts for independent time frames, right? There you go. And I tweeted out like on Monday that this is a buy point, right? Because the 2 started trading above 1. So weekly, oh, this is just beautiful, right? Because now you're anticipating a 9, so you got like 7 more weeks of upside. But be careful there, right? Because that brings you into like the very last days of November. But you know the hard force coming. A known unknown. You kind of know the hard force coming, but you don't know if it's really coming. So that's like one of those known unknowns. And so this may not get to a 9, or maybe like it'll be a giant 6 candle the week of the hard fork, and then it still gives you like the last 3 weeks of November to be down weeks and still keep you in this 9 running, kind of like the daily is doing right now. Okay, let's go back to the hourly. So there we go. So we got 7 more minutes before the next candle. So if this candle closes near the top, you're confident going into the next candle. If this candle pulls back and gives you a shooting star, you're now looking to get out. So you're watching the next 7 minutes very carefully. The next 7 minutes are really important. Because if this candle is a shooting star candle with the high in combination with the 9 on the 4 hour, I would be looking to sell the moment you go below the shooting star. Short term, because, well, the daily is now neutral because the 6 candles huge. It's a lot of things. You gotta think in multiple time frames.
How big was the candle at the
the width needs to be double the size of the body. I believe that's the textbook definition, and I believe that's how I'm coding it, but give or take a little bit. It has to look like a tree stump. Preferably even 3 times. Like you want a smaller body and a longer width. I think officially it's 2, even better if it's 3 times, but it has to be the width has to be noticeably higher than the body. Let's put it that. And there we go. So while we wait the next 6 minutes, any final questions?
Is it parts like over
Well, I can't even see the MACD. What is it? They're not very useful. Your RSI is overbought, but it's been overbought, so useless. The MACD, it looks like it's like even crossing to the upside. The MACD looks weird. The MACD was about to cross to the downside, and now it's like neutral, so they're useless. Not helping you at all. What? A travel schedule. Let's take a look. My travel schedule is right here. I'm trying to keep it updated. So we're here. Oh, there it is, Century City. So that's tomorrow. I'm in Ukraine, October 30th. I'm not going to make Martin Armstrong's conference, unfortunately, because Scaling Bitcoin takes place at the same time. I'm also unfortunately not going to make it to Ethereum's DevCon because of Scaling Bitcoin. I'm really pissed about that. I was actually thinking of going. If for nothing else, just to set up a live stream right out front of the door. Interview more hedge fund managers. Those of you that saw it. Oh, I was going to call them, see if they want me to speak there. I forgot. Colombia. I'll be in Colombia all of December. There's one person from Colombia here. I'll be in Colombia all of December, minus about 3 days when I'm going to go to Toronto. So if anyone is from near Toronto, there's an event in Toronto on December 8th. I'm actually about to call friends in Toronto to see if they can set up something like this, maybe for 3 or 4 hours, because I did it in Prague. Maybe I can rent out a hotel conference room for 20 people in Toronto, and I can do one of these there. Again, it'll be a paid event on Saturday because I'm going to get to Toronto Friday morning for the December 8th event. It's a morning and night, and they're all separate. It's right here. Blockchain Impact Toronto. So the Saturday, I might do one of these seminars, and then Sunday I go back to Colombia because I planned on spending the entire month in Colombia. I try to learn some Spanish and just enjoy life for a change. And Colombia seems like an awesome place, even though I've never been there. And but they convinced me to come to Toronto to speak at that event. Maybe I'll do my own little 3-hour seminar there, and then I'll come back the next day to Toronto for the rest of the month. And then after Toronto, I'm going to be speaking on a cruise from Singapore to Thailand. It might also be kind of ICO focused. I may not be doing those events much longer. I just get frustrated. But it was on a cruise. It was hard to turn down, and I wanted to go back to Asia. So, and then I'll stay in Asia until maybe I'll go back to the Anarchapulco in Mexico. And then March, I was going to go to India and spend a month in India speaking there. And there was something going on in South Africa the first week of March. I'm just finding out. So maybe I'll go for a week to South Africa. I'm on my way to India. It's not exactly on the way, but it's in the same general direction. So maybe I'll go to South Africa early March, and then spend the rest of March into April in India. Maybe unless the flight is bought, it's not guaranteed. That's about it. All right, 2 minutes. Let's see what the candle looks like. Oh, it looks great, but it's not the one I was looking for. No shooting star, right? Got a minute to go, minute and a half. So no shooting star. You're closing at the top. You're confident into the next candle, and let's see. You see, this is what happens, right? Like the entire crypto world is trying to figure out why did tone disappear for the day. Why am I not tweeting? Why am I not doing a live stream? I'm here with you guys, right? Like you can't tweet this out. And then people complain, how are you not trading this? And my question is, well, when? When? Right? Like if I wasn't standing in front of the room, I'd probably be either live streaming this or at least tweeting about it. That's assuming I'm home in front of my computer and not at some other event, right? So this is why you should either be a trader or a talking head. One or the other. It's hard to do both. It really, really is. It's difficult. It's difficult. Right? I'm confident in the next candle because nothing scared me of the previous candle except this. But yeah, the 13 came about one candle late, but on other exchanges it might have been the same thing. So this is a better suit. Like this is what's scaring me. So let's see. Let's see if the 9 leads to a 1 to 4 day correction. I'm also in my Skype group that they're also probably wondering where I am. Because I don't even have Skype open. I closed it because otherwise I would be pinging like crazy right now. The Skype group where I like throw my full 1 hour consulting clients. So they're all aware of this and they all mentioned the 9s and the 13s because they all have the code. And I'm not really not here to sell anything. Like I'm not here to sell my code. That's why I pointed you guys to a free version of this. That's why I pointed you guys to resources. You put these numbers in by hand. It's not hard. It's very simple math, right? Just check the closing price against 4 candles earlier. But if you're not gonna do it on multiple charts and multiple candles, I can see going, right? Like I'm really not here to sell anything, but I also don't just want to blast it to 100 people either. It's a weird position that I got put in. I really thought only 20 people would show up for this. I didn't expect 100, but I'm also not charging that much for this. I know some people might think it's expensive, but in reality, like I said, I paid $8,000 for this, and it definitely wasn't as good as how I'm doing it now. Yeah. I can't hear you. I don't think that's possible. I mean, Ripple's not even a blockchain. Oh, what is this? Is that what I named the chart? Is this the first Bcash chart I ever made? Oh, it's Ripple. I might have just changed the ticker. I think this was the first time I did Bcash. I named it fake Bitcoin, and but then I changed the ticker because somebody asked me about Ripple. So let me see the dates here. Which one is? Oh, they're almost the same date. Yeah. So this was initially a Bcash chart, and then I changed it to. I gotta change it. Okay, so here's Ripple. Here's Ripple daily. So that looks bad, right? But look, you're going into oh wow. So the last time I looked at this chart of Ripple, oh, it's Bcash. This is Bcash, right? Oh, we just got a new candle. Why do we have a new candle? Oh, it's 8 p.m. Eastern time. Oh, so we got a new day now. Oh, so we have a new daily candle as well. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that again, time zones, right? Like, okay, so we got a new candle. So we're working on a new candle, on a new daily candle. And it's pulling back. You gotta be careful here. Yeah, I would take my profit at this time. Like if I was trading the 4-hour day trade. Like it's a 9, I'll take my profit right here, and then I'll wait. Like 54.50 was a good target, you know? Look, you see? Round numbers, guys, round numbers. What's the high? 54.45, right? They didn't let it get to 44.50. Round numbers, right? If it busts above it, everyone's going to buy back. Round numbers. So yeah, I would have taken my profit. I would have taken some profit. Not all of it, some of it. And if this kept going down, I would have taken profit as it went down. Because the moment the moment it goes back above 54.50, I'm buying back in. All right? So Ripple. So this is, I can't read this, right? It's just like flat. It's nothing, right? There's nothing on Ripple daily. If I go to weekly, nothing, right? Color flips. It's not even the new code. It's like the old version of my code. That's why you see orange and stuff. And like the arrows are different. It had a 913, currently the bound. Right, no, Ripple's useless. It doesn't work. Oh, did I just close Bcash? Oh, wait, not control C. Control Shift C. Is that the Ripple chart? Right, all right. Yeah, so that's it. There it is. Right, so the hourly isn't scaring me, but if the 4 hour wasn't coming off a 9, I would just be holding my long. But if I'm a trader trading the 4 hour chart, I take my profit here. I wait 1 to 4 1 or 4 candles, 1, 2, 3, or 4 candles, and then go back in. I don't think it's gonna. Honestly, I don't even know. Like I take candle by candle. Like again, the next 3 days could be down days, and you'll still get a 9. So take some profit here, and then wait. If it's breaking out about 5,400, expect 6. If it's breaking out above 5,500, expect 6. But it's probably not going to get to 6. It'll get to like 59.20, 59.30, because people get slicker and slicker, right? It's like, wow, I want 6,000, but I know other people are going to sell under 6,000, so I should also sell under 6,000. But it's kind of high, so if I sell at 6,000, at 5,950, that might be a little too close to 6,000. I want to be smarter than the other guy. So I'm going to sell at 59.20. You know what? Maybe I'll sell at 58.90. I'll get them. That's what everyone else is thinking too. So the bigger the round number, the earlier it kind of like starts to turn. It's a weird dynamic. All right, guys. I think this is there it is, right? But again, I blame this hourly candle loss on this. It's just exhausting. This isn't magic, right? The reason why he came up with this indicator is because he did a bunch of back tests. And he's like, you know what? Traders really only have enough momentum for approximately 9 candles. That's it, right? And this is why in crypto it's weird. Like if it reverses on an 8, if it reverses after a 9, I'm like, well, it's about 9 candles. It's a 24-hour market. Like $1 difference here and there is the difference between a 9 and like a 7. So you kind of have to look at the trend. The 4-hour chart is a bit exhausted, and here we go. I mean, we're not going to stay here another 4 hours waiting on the candle. We're pretty much at an end. I'll take like one last question, maybe 2 last questions.
Tony, most of the trading today is done algorithmic trading. Automatic?
Not really.
Not really?
No.
Okay.
There's 2 types of automatic trading. One is the one everyone thinks of, the high frequency trading, and that doesn't affect you at all. Like
is this built into that?
No, it's relevant to that. High frequency trading skims pennies in front of large orders. It's not effective. Just skim pennies, right? Like a high frequency trader knows that some hedge fund is about to buy something big, and they will buy just in front of it in a smaller quantity quickly so that they get the profit from some actual trader executing it by hand. The other type of trading is smart algorithms, which is kind of like human strategies. And that's it, right? So this is human strategies with a computer. That's what you're competing. TD9 indicator. I'm working with a developer to try and code it. It'll take us a long time because we're both busy. But I don't even know if I can code this into a profitable strategy because there's so much intuition involved, and it's very hard. And you can find the best strategy historically, and you program it, and it just fails. It just fails. So I don't worry. Algorithmic trading is there's enough people out there trying to be traders. I mean, look at this room. Right? And like I said, back in 2004, when I was in one of these seats, it was like 1,000 of us. Last question back here. Oh, that's a good question. I mean, I recommend swing trading because that's how I started, and I was not a very good day trader. Others may say the opposite. Long term, you use weekly and monthly charts, and you're generally buy and hold, but you're selectively buy and hold. All right, guys. I think we're gonna call it a night. Thank you so much.
See you tomorrow night.